Next factor which affects the rate of photosynthesis is temperature. Photochemical and carbon reactions of photosynthesis, they respond differently to temperature. Increase in temperature, it has increase in temperature has no effect on the photochemical reactions which occur in thylakoids. Increase in temperature has no effect on photochemical reaction which are occurring inside the thylakoid membranes, but it has adverse effect or a negative effect on the enzymatic reactions which occur in stroma, because at higher temperatures the enzymes they get destroyed. यानी हाई टेम्परेचर का फोटोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस विच अकर इन थाइलेकॉइड उन पे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं है, लेकिन increase in temperature adversely affects the enzymatic reactions which occur inside the stroma, because high temperature it destroys the enzymes. Secondly, at high temperature the affinity of enzyme rubisco जो कल हमने देखा था कि which is responsible for C3 cycle, सबसे पहले कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इसी रूबिस्को के साथ कंबाइन करती है, एंड द process of photosynthesis in C3 plants it is initiated. At higher temperature the affinity of rubisco for carbon dioxide it decreases, so the rate of photosynthesis is affected. And if there is decrease in temperature, पहले तो हमने देखा increase in temperature कैसे affect करता है. Decrease in temperature it inactivates enzymes, because at lower temperature enzymes they become inactive, and this decrease in temperature has more effect on C4 plants than C3 plants, because the enzyme pyruvate phosphate kinase or phosphokinase which is required in C4 plants, it is very sensitive to lower temperatures, sensitive to low temperature. So decrease in temperature affects the C4 plants more than the C3 plants. And habitat of the plant is also related with the temperature, यानी different habitat में the plants they show different response to photosynthesis. For example, plants in colder environments they show high rate of photosynthesis at lower temperature. यानी कोल्डर एनवायरनमेंट में रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस कब मैक्सिमम होगा? एट लोअर टेम्परेचर. बट द प्लांट्स विच आर फाउंड इन हॉट एनवायरनमेंट दे शो हाई रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस एट हायर टेम्परेचर, एट हाई टेम्परेचर दे शो. सो टेम्परेचर ने क्या कि टेम्परेचर increase in temperature it has no effect on the photochemical reactions in thylakoids, but it has adverse effect on the enzymatic reactions which occur in stroma, क्योंकि high temperature पे enzyme destroy हो जाते हैं. And also at high temperature the affinity of enzyme rubisco for carbon dioxide it is decreased, so the rate of photosynthesis is affected or it also decreases. But when there is decrease in temperature, it inactivates enzymes. But this decrease in temperature has more effect on C4 plants than C3 plants because the enzyme required for C4 cycle, that is pyruvate phosphodikinase, it is very sensitive to low temperature. And टेम्परेचर जो है वो हैबिटेट पे भी काफ़ी डिपेंड करता है. रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस also depends upon different habitats because the plants in different habitats they show different response of photosynthesis. Plants in colder environments they show high rate of photosynthesis when temperature is less, but plants in hot environment they show the high rate of photosynthesis when temperature is more. Next is the next factor affecting photosynthesis is water. Water is absorbed from the soil. Water is available to plants for photosynthesis from the soil. If water becomes the limiting factor, then plants they undergo water stress and rate of photosynthesis decreases. Rate of photosynthesis क्यों decrease हो जाएगा? Because there will be closure of stomata. There will be closure of stomata and this will lead to reduced leaf water potential. And reduced leaf water potential, it reduces leaf water potential reduces the leaf expansion. पानी की कमी से there will be wilting, मुरझा जाएंगी leaves and it will lead to reduced leaf expansion and there will be reduction in the surface area of leaf, or we can say this reduces the photosynthetic surface area. If the amount of water decreases or availability of water becomes less, plants they undergo water stress and this leads to the decrease in rate of photosynthesis, and this rate is decreased due to shortage of water the stomata they get closed and the water potential of leaf decreases and this leads to reduction in leaf expansion and hence the photosynthetic surface area amount is reduced and we can say the rate of photosynthesis decreases.